Hey everyone, we're back again with another QNA. First off, I just want to thank you all for 100,000 subscribe... Huh? Last year, I made a comment at the end of my 20k Q&A that I'd do another Q&A at 100,000, and here we are. I read through every single comment from my community post and picked out the questions that I wanted to answer. Yes, every single one. Well, without further ado... Seriously? You put it right here? Fine. Okay, you done? Okay, let me grab my script. Oh yeah, right here, okay. Well, without further ado, let's get to answering. Have you ever thought of doing an entire musical similar to Moti? I've been asked this a lot, especially with Undertale Yellow. However, I doubt that I'll do a full musical like Undertale the Musical. It can already be a bit stressful with like Help from the Void or currently Call of the Void, so a full game might just be a bit too much for me. Do you plan on doing lyrical covers for any Last Corridor songs? I would love to. So many people recommend songs from Last Corridor, and while I have nothing currently planned, I would love to cover a few songs. Did you expect the Asgore hitting Death video to become so popular? Never in a million years did I think that it would get this popular. Like, seriously, I can't go 2 minutes without hearing the audio on TikTok. Like, get out of my head. I don't know what to think no more. How are you doing lately in life? I'm doing pretty well. I'm starting my second year of college soon, so I'm gonna have to find a way to continue making my videos while also getting good grades. But I do hope that it all goes smoothly. Wish me luck. What keeps you from burning out from all the content you make? My schedule seems fixed with about 2 videos a month, maybe 3. However, there's a lot of stuff that's behind the scenes. Some months I'm working on 4 songs, and then another I'm barely doing any work because I'm taking a break. I can feel burnt out at those moments, so it's always good to have a video ahead of schedule for that exact reason. Why Bubbles with an 8? I answered this last year, but long story short, I wanted a better online name back in 2020. I thought about Bubbles because of an unusual effect in Team Fortress 2, bubbling. However, on Geometry Dash, Bubbles was already taken, so I just added an 8 in the name. Will you branch out and cover songs from other games? I believe that one day I will branch out. When? I have no clue. I feel like there's still a lot of Undertale and Deltarune content to lyricize, so I can't give an exact date. But branching out isn't off the table for the future. Has your favorite song you've done changed since last Q&A? Yeah. There's a lot of favorites since the last Q&A. I can't tell you which one is my favorite, but here's a few that I really enjoyed making. What made you start making lyrical videos? My content back then was gaming, and it never took off. I realized this in 2021 and decided a change in content would be better. I always enjoyed singing as a kid, but I never uploaded videos. So I thought about a few lyrical covers for Undertale songs like from Shy, Zebo, and of course Man on the Internet. One of my favorite fan games at the time, Disbelief Papyrus, had basically no lyrical covers. So I decided to write lyrics for the 4 songs, and after that I really enjoyed it, so I just continued. What do you think of your older work? I cringe so hard looking back at older videos, like listening to what I upload now compared to like 2022, it's night and day. Do you think you'll reach 1 million subscribers one day? I mean, maybe. I never even thought I'd hit 100,000, but here we are. 1 million might be a bit of a stretch though, as not even channels like Juno or Moti are at 1 million. What software do you use for your videos? I edit using Filmora 13. I find it super easy to use, and I've had no reason to upgrade to their newer versions. And if you also wanted to know what I use to sing, I sing using OBS. What was the hardest song you ever did? My hardest song was probably a spine-chilling encounter. It's a 9-minute song with super fast parts, not to mention having 4 voice actors at the same time singing. Yeah, it took a long time to finish everything, but shout out to those 4 people, cause just, oh my god, the finished result was amazing. Also, fun fact, I wrote a spine-chilling encounter back in December of 2023. Yeah, it took a year. How did you get introduced to Undertale? I knew about Undertale around 2016 because of how popular it was, but I never played until 2018, around the time Deltarune came out. My ex got me to play parts of the game, and then on New Year's, I bought Undertale myself to play through. How long do you plan to make lyrical videos for? I honestly don't want to stop. I have no plans to stop making lyrical videos since they're just truly fun to make. I already have video ideas for 2026 as well, so it'd be hard to think of quitting. What is the 100k special gonna be? Channel members and server boosters in my Discord server currently know what the song is. I won't spoil it for you guys just yet, but you'll have to wait and see. Sorry guys. Do you have plans of covering Green Sands? Yeah. I've been planning to cover it since I became buddies with a bunch of the team. However, at this time exactly, I can't as the full game isn't out yet. In the future though, I'd love to cover it. How much money do you spend making a song? Now this usually depends on the song, but I would have to say about $100 per song. I'm not gonna go into what territory is like, more or less, but I'd say overall about 100. Do you have an idea of where you'll go after 100k? I'm just gonna continue making the same videos. The milestones aren't really gonna change anything, just funny number go burr. Do you plan to remake more old songs? One day, yeah. There's maybe like 1 or 2 more songs I want to remake, but I'm booked for this year. That would be a 2026 project. How do you come up with ideas of what to cover next? Mostly seeing what people recommend in the comments, or in my Discord server, or just songs that I jam out to, like I really enjoy. What's your advice to get away with vehicular manslaughter? Will you ever have a gameplay channel? I've been asked this by a close buddy of mine, but I don't think I'll make one. It's way different from my videos, and also editing wise, it's super different from my lyrical covers. These short songs still take about like 2 hours of editing, so triple the length wouldn't be that fun. Will there be original translations in your videos? I myself won't seek out translations for my videos, it's people who come to me asking if I'd add their translations to the songs. Will there be any big projects for 2025 or 2026? Absolutely. 2025 will feature the rest of the Call of the Void and a few others. 2026 is still a little undecided, but it'll likely feature my 100k special video and a few other popular songs. And that is all the questions I'll be answering. Thank you guys so much for over 100,000 subscribers. It means the world to me how much support you've given me. It's allowed me to do this as a full-time job, and I don't plan to stop. Thank you all for watching the Q&A, and I hope to see you guys for the next song. Take care, everyone.